I learned to drive a little bit later than I probably should have. You can start learning to drive when you're 15 and a half, to get your license when you're 16. But, I was kind of like shy and kind of afraid to drive. So I didn't actually learn to drive until I was like 21 years old. And it was almost like out of necessity. It's like I got to get a driver's license and drive. So I got it, and one of the things I definitely remember is my parents had like a 1968. I think pretty sure it was a 68 Toyota. It was like a light yellow color. I wish we still had it. It's like such a classic now. And we were always taking trips like once a year. Sometimes once a great while ago more often, but it usually was twice a year. Once a year to Desert Hot Springs, where we stayed in a motel. For a number of years, we stayed in the same hotel. It was called Hi There Motel. I don't know if Hi There Motel is still there or not. Actually haven't been through Desert Hot Springs in many, many years, because it's almost like I want to. I know it's built up and everything. I kind of want to remember like the little desert town that it was. So anyway, it's like where I learned to drive. It's like because there was no traffic and it's like there was nobody on the streets. I actually got my first driving lesson behind the wheel and actually was driving on the street in Desert Hot Springs. That's where I learned how to drive. Um, and it's like and my mother taught me how to drive. She was pretty patient and everything. It's like it's like I think they kind of like were looking at maybe somebody else teaching me, but she was the one that taught me how to drive. And one of my good memories of my mother was her teaching me how to drive, and I have that distinct memory of driving down the little roads, small roads in Desert Hot Springs.